Hey everyone, welcome back to Paper Therapy with Amy. I have some photos to show you here that are just everyday life in our household. And they're from when we first got our dog, and she's 2 now. Well, first got her, the first winter we had her, and she's 2 now. So it's been a while since I took these. And they don't really go together other than that they were taken in the same time frame in winter or within the same month or so. And you know, sometimes we don't scrapbook this stuff because we're busy. Well, I get to go on a lot of trips, but we're busy scrapbooking trips or different things that we're excited about, like graduations or weddings or whatever. And I found these pictures. I was looking for something kind of wintry, and I didn't have a lot of snow pictures to do right now. We kind of tend to hide in the house when it's snowing. And I found these pictures and I was like, you know, I gotta scrapbook this stuff because, you know, the dog playing when my son's shoveling, and the way she would bark at my youngest son, and he would have to jump up on the island to get away from her. And I was gonna even crop this one down so it fit in the same footprint as these, but then I saw my stars on the wall in the background, and you can see my kitchen here, and I thought, you know, those are the things I look at in my mom's photo album, so maybe I should just keep those things. So I think I'm gonna do not really a 2-page spread, but kind of with 2 layouts with the same papers, because I think the same papers will go with both of these. And they're just going to go next to each other. I love having it be cohesive, so I think they'll look really nice as companion pages. And I think they could even have one title. The one title I did find in my stash was Bless This Nest, and I didn't mind the bit of gold in here too with the snow falling and stuff. I think it kind of goes. And everyday life has to be dressed up a bit too. I did go over this in vintage blue, I believe, alcohol marker, just because it was a blue that I didn't think was going to work, because I found this sheet here. So this is from the Winter Meadows collection that is on sale or was on sale recently. So maybe you picked that up. Maybe you also picked up the Country Lace, I think it's called. It's still available now, but it was just on sale, so some people might have this. And I have this sheet of that as well. And then this is an older paper from Gnomes for Winter, and I thought I might bring this one in. I think it would be nice. And then maybe some touches of pink and gold. This is the only one with green, so we'll see how that looks. But I might just keep the pink to embellishments. I have Everyday Smiles here, although I could stamp that out as well. So I'm going to try a few different things and see how this comes together. So I'm being really eclectic in the papers that I'm using from different paper packs. The ones that I'm using from Stamping Up that are still available, I will list down below. And then this sheet here with all the winter words on it, as I said, is from the Gnomes from Winter. That's, I think, the only one I'm using from the Gnomes from Winter. And then I'm going to bring in some stickers from, I think it was like owl paper. I can't remember what the name of the paper pack was, but it was from close to my heart way back when. I'm starting out here on Sapphire in the background, and I'm just kind of deciding how to create a background. I was trying to bring some green in because my son that's shoveling here has a green hoodie, but I end up abandoning that and using it differently. I knew I wanted a matte for my photos, so that's kind of what I'm figuring out here. But I end up using the bright blue paper that came in the Winter Meadows as a matte, and I really like how that looks. And it has shades of blue in it, so it definitely has a little bit of this sapphire background color in it. So I sort of had the mattes figured out, and I wanted to add in some background papers. I'm going to make this into a frame style layout by adding my background papers just a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch shy of the edges. And so I have some shades of gray here, which kind of looked nice in the background. And then I wanted to break those up, so I do use some strips from the Country Lace paper to break that up. So that's how this turns out here. And then I'm just going to try and position my photos from the other side of the page. So on this side of the page, there's a picture of my son who used to sit on our island to get away from the dog. When she was little, she just loved to bite on his pant legs. And then there's another photo of our future daughter-in-law brushing her hair, and Mabel had to be right in there as well, just, you know, sniffing and biting and whatever she was doing when she was a puppy. She's settled down a lot since then. You hear her often in the background of my videos, but right now she's just snoozing quietly. This sheet here I thought really looked nice, and as you can see, it's from the Nests of Nature paper pack. I'll list that below too. And I thought this looked like all snow, and they are all pictures from like the winter time. So I thought, I think I'm going to bring this sheet in, and it kind of matches the green. It's not quite perfect, but it matches good enough for me, the green in the paper with the words on it. So that winter word paper, I've cut a little bit off, and I'm going to add that little bit to the other end. I don't need a ton of it on the other side because the other side's not as wintry looking, but I just thought it would be nice to kind of tie the pages in together. This ends up kind of being a little bit more of a one layout, even though the pictures are from different days, but I do kind of separate them with two little titles. So I've got everything glued down and inked around the edges here, and now I'm kind of choosing how to put these titles in. I did decide to use the Everyday Smiles, and I trimmed that picture of Haley in a light blush pink paper. So that brought in this pink color, and I could kind of add that as a title up there. I wouldn't say that flowers necessarily go with winter pictures, but some of these pictures are in my house, and I just think that I wanted to use these flowers up. I like them. I finally have a girl on one of my pages, so I decided to just go with it. So I also have a sheet of stickers from a winter paper pack from Close to My Heart. I'm not even sure what it was called either, but it was from way back when, and it has these swirly blowing snow things. So I thought they would look kind of nice on the page, and they would kind of go with both sides, even though the one side is more snowy and the other side has the flowers, and I really like how it turned out. That sapphire blue sticker with Every Picture Tells a Story came from the Soda Pop paper packet that was sold by Stampin' Up, but created by Close to My Heart. And I have decided just to use that one sticker from that paper pack because it really went with those pictures there and my kiddo and the dog racing around. I just thought, yeah, those pictures really do tell a story. Actually, all the pictures on this page do. If you are enjoying this video, I would love it if you would hit that thumbs up button. That really helps me out here on YouTube, and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. I'm having a lot of success on my YouTube channel lately. I'm getting a lot of views on the videos, and I really appreciate that. It really is nice to have a little bit of compensation for the work that it is to make these videos. It does take some time to edit them and post them, and yeah, I thank you all for watching them because that is what makes it worthwhile. And also leave a comment because I just love interacting with you, and I read every single comment. I try to respond to every single comment, and thanks so much for watching. You can see now I'm adding in the swirly, snow swirly to the other side here with my title, and then I'm gonna tuck my flowers in. I kind of wanted to hide that yellow flower because it doesn't really go with my color scheme here. So I do find a way to kind of tuck the yellow flower underneath so you can't see it. There's also a few more flowers on the sticker sheet that I managed to use on the other side to kind of blend the sides together or have similar things in the embellishment clusters. And then I'm going to add in a few more winter items that I find on the winter paper. I found some little mittens to add into the top, and I'm just adding a few little things, finishing touches. I wanted to have some gold leaves, and I think I add a little snowflake too to this bottom cluster here. And then I kind of go around the corner with some journaling strips. So I do that off camera. You'll see that in the finished product in just a second here. And I did add a little bit more to that Bless This Nest cluster off camera as well. I really do love how this layout turned out. It is just everyday smiles and everyday life stuff.
I do find that when we look back at my mom's photo albums, she just has them tucked into regular albums, but we are always looking at the kitchen in the background and the things that we had in the house and stuff. So I tried not to crop these too close. I really wanted to just remember the way our house was and the way our life was. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and thanks so much again for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time here on YouTube. Bye.